The real Martha's lawyer demands release of thousands of emails and messages in Netflix baby Reindeer lawsuit. I don't believe they have them, says Fiona Harvey's lawyer. Oh no. This is in June.
They better have they better have those hours of voicemails. They better have.
Give it to them. Richard. Give it to them.
41,000 messages. Think about that, 41,000 messages. The relationship was not that long of a relationship. So if they don't have the 41,000, I'm telling you we don't have them, and I don't believe they have them, then that's where Netflix fails. Netflix has to say, fine, you say on the show there's 41,000 emails, let me see them. You say there's this many tweets, let me see them. You say there's this many hours of messages, let me see it. It's our position. They're going to have to come up with it because we have not seen anywhere near that amount. And Fiona stands by her statement that she made in front of Piers Morgan, which is nowhere near that amount.
We are standing at the location where...
She's adamant. She's adamant. The lawyer for the real Martha, Fiona Harvey, has demanded the release of thousands of emails and messages ahead of a lawsuit seeking potential $50 million for a series of allegations against Netflix. Richard Roth, representing the 15-year-old... I'll start again. Richard Roth, representing the 58-year-old, hit out at the mainstream giant for billing Baby Reindeer as a true story, and demanded to see the emails, messages, and proof of conviction that the show purports to be based on. Now imagine this, guys. Imagine Fiona, Martha from Baby Reindeer. Imagine what she says to Donnie in the beginning, you know, how she's pretending to be a lawyer and all that, and she knows Richard Gordon, Tony Blair, they're all on her phone. Imagine it's true. And she's so connected that she's got now a lawyer from New York to deal with it. Oh my God, I'm just joking. But I don't know. The 7-part series, written by and starring comedian Richard Gadd, follows Donnie Dunn as he is relentlessly harassed and stalked by a woman named Martha Scott, Jessica Gunning, who he meets while working in a pub in Camden. Internet sleuths soon track down the real Martha, prompting Fiona Harvey to defend herself in an interview with Piers Morgan. We saw that. She denies it all, and I can see the lies, though. I can see the lies in her, in which she confirmed she would be suing Gadd and Netflix. They better have those hours of voicemails. They better have 41,000 messages, Roth Harvey's legal representative said in an interview with Good Morning Britain on Wednesday, 19th of June. I'm telling you, we don't have it. I don't believe they have them. I think that's what that video is. They're going to have to come up with it because we have not seen anywhere near that amount, and Fiona stands by her statement. Oh my God. Although the US attorney said that they disputed everything claimed in the show, he added, even if there is some truth, even if some of it is true, this is a true story. That does not give them the license to make false statements and some truths. The Independent has contacted Netflix for a comment. Reflecting on the show's portrayal of Martha Scott as a convicted stalker, Roth said, saying she is convicted felon and she wasn't, then that is defamation. You can't say someone is convicted when they weren't. Oh God. According to the documents seen by the Independent, Harvey has accused Netflix of defamation, negligence, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and and violations of right of publicity, among other allegations. Oh my God. Netflix remained silent on the subject, but after Harvey filed her lawsuit against the service, a spokesperson said, "We intend to defend this matter vigorously and stand by Richard Gadd's right to tell his story." Oh my God. What's gonna happen? Who's this? French Scouse. What if Netflix say we don't have any emails by Fiona Harvey because she's not the inspiration for the show? It was someone else, and we won't release them to protect their privacy. Remember that we never named anyone in the show. We have no clue who this Fiona Harvey woman is. Imagine. Then you'd have Fiona Harvey arguing that she really is the stalker. That would be hilarious. That would be so funny. Oh my god. And what's this?
The Fiona Harvey scandal just got even worse, and you're probably wondering, how is that possible? Well, when I was doing my research yesterday and I was looking through the police records from Richard Gadd actually sent a police officer a transcript of the
Oh my god. Where can you get these transcripts?
voicemails. Now, the voicemails at the moment in the actual audio form are not accessible to the public, but this transcript is, and it goes over the
Oh my god, it's accessible to the public. How the fuck will I find them? Voicemail transcript. Let me try search that. Voicemail trans. Yes. Read full transcript. No, not of the interview. Yeah, it's just suing we've seen, but where? On Reddit. I've seen loads of Fiona's emails now, and I can't help but read them in Trump's voice. It works 90% of the time. The lady is clearly unwell, but at least she's not in charge of the nukes. But where is it though? I wonder. How would you find it? How would you find it? I don't know how you would find it. I'm not sure.
worst moments from these voicemails. And to say they're horrific is an understatement. You thought the emails were bad? You haven't seen anything yet. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below.
Oh my
and
God,
yeah,
oh
here they
God.
are. And then, ooh, what's this? We've got hours and minutes and seconds of the voice.
Oh God.
Haven't got the actual voicemails, but we've got
See, where can I find this?
timestamps of it. Ooh,
Hold
what's
on.
this?
See, look, it's here. It's a government thing. Some government paper you can get. If someone knows, just let me know, please. I'd like to look through it. Look at all this. Look, it says all foreigners should be shipped out of the town to Birmingham. Racist, mad rambling, says the government are giving illegal psychotic drugs to clients to pacify them. Threatens me with defamation. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'd
like to look into that.
Minutes and seconds of the voice. Haven't got the actual voicemails, but we've got timestamps of everything. Right, this is huge. This is really huge. So, let's have a little look.
Oh my God.
I'm getting ahead of myself. So, let's have a look at this one first. So, 30th of September, 3.
Oh God, look. Emails have started
Dear
2016.
PC writing, I hope you're well. I am dropping the pen drive with all the information
Oh, this is
Fiona
Richard.
Harvey on it to the Holloway police station.
So look, he's literally mentioning her in the paper. It's definitely her. That's a pipe dream. That comment. That's just a joke, but it's definitely Fiona Harvey.
In an hour's time. Below listed is a more intense part of the voicemail. This is also in a Word document on the pen drive. Kind regards, Richard Gadd.
Also, I wonder if Richard has spoke about this anywhere since she had that interview with Piers Morgan. Has Richard Gadd spoke? I need to search.
And then PC writing, further to below, I have just this moment dropped off the pen drive to the bald constable on the front of the desk. Kind regards, Richard. Further to the email below, I have just this moment dropped off the pen drive, so he's just repeating himself. But this is apparently a breakdown of the voicemails. Right, this.
Oh God.
Let's get it. So, points to note. 7 hours plus of voicemails. 7
Good God.
hours. Man! An average of 4 hours and 20 minutes of voicemail every 4 days. Oh my God. 2 hours and 11 minutes on the first day alone. Lots of threats, allegations, insults against me. Lots of allegations about my former place of work, the Hawley Arms in Camden. Claims to know Nicola Sturgeon and Theresa May. Claims to have access to police files. Claims that she influences the council in
Oh
bold
god, yeah, literally like that character. Oh my god.
are the more upsetting parts, mostly around the 2 hour 30-minute mark. Threatens me not to tell anyone about her stalking me, thus admitting to it as stalking.
That's huge. That's huge, man. That's why I'm shocked at how she's doing. She's trying to sue him for $50 million. How? How?
Oh my god. Sexual.
Friends, that's unbelievable. Threatens me not to tell anyone about her stalking. That's admit. Oh my god. Sexual imagery throughout.
Some of the timings in voicemail 3 might be slightly out. Give it a few minutes. Either you will find what I have written. Right, so voicemails 1. So it's in hours, minutes, seconds. Claims to be upset with me. Proves she's got my phone number in auto reply. She's a hooker, referencing someone, a colleague at the bar. Okay, so scratch that name.
Bloody hell.
Threatens to shut the Hawley Arms and references blank the manager. References Jimmy Ray stuff in the news articles online. Calls me a bipolar alcoholic. I'm not. Claims to drink. I drink too much. I don't. References blank a former colleague at the bar and revenge porn.
What the hell is Fiona Harvey up to?
A whore with red.
And these are, so these are seconds, yes, 11 seconds, and yeah, okay, and then it's like 1 minute. Cocksucking little Spaniard with red hair. Oh my god.
Hair referencing blank cock-sucking little Spaniard with the red hair.
What the
Very
hell?
upset with that person. Anti-English rhetoric. Claims to know professional people. Ominous threat of violence. Also claims to have a power to chuck blank out of the country. Blank little Spanish tart.
Probably that's blank here. Something hating on this Spanish girl here. 1 minute and 11 seconds of just pure utter drivel.
Racism. Bloody foreigners. Quoting that, by the way.
Bloody
Aggressive.
hell.
All you people are effing morons. Blank cock-sucking little whore. Very aggressive. Threatens injunction and restraining order on the pub and threatens to sue. I will sue. Death threats towards blank. Sexual imagery, big vibrator, mad
Oh my
ramblings.
god.
Claims to have a file on me. Says a lot of people know about me immediately.
Intimidating.
Says I am not to approach her. I have never approached her. Threatens to shut my former place of work, the Hawley Arms. Right, we've got some bold.
And when I first heard her in the interview, I was adamant she was saying holy arms. I just thought it was her accent making it sound like holy arms, but it's actually called Hawley Arms.
Ones here. How many pages is this? It's a few pages long. Okay. Claims to have word from Theresa May that she's going to ban my show.
Oh, this is ridiculous now. Stop rambling, oh Fiona. Miss Harvey, stop it.
Lots of angry language. Shut your mouth. She claims to know Theresa May. What?
That's ridiculous, my bro.
Threats and allegations against my family. I know your family, says the enemies. Tells me to F off. Tells me to stay in Croatia. I'm warning you.
What?
Claims to know licensing police. Wow. Threats and insults against my family. Has clearly researched into them also. Claims to know the whole of Glasgow hates me and have an axe to grind with me. Mad ramblings. Stalker reference.
This is crazy.
Threatens me not to tell the police about her voicemail/emails. Says she has access to police files. Threatens to smash somebody's face in.
Wait. Are these in sequence of the time that she sent them? So it's been a minute since, or am I getting it completely wrong?
More nasty stuff about my family. Claims to undercover cops,
Oh, this
drug
is a
dealers,
nightmare.
lawyers, ex-lawyers are all after me, and the industry I work in hate my guts. Expresses paranoia that I will go to the police, tells me not to go, and that she can make waves if I do. Also says that nobody is going to help me if I stand against her. Claims my show incites
Unbelievable.
violence. Claims to have my former place of work shut down. Claims to have the power. We can do that, she says. makes allegations about blank from the bar, claims she has a PDF file.
No, claims he's a PDF file, and that she has photographs of 2 underage girls from Canada. Oh my god.
He's a PDF file, sorry. And that she has photographs of 2 underage girls from Canada.
What?
I'm sorry, what? More licensing police threats. Somalian racism. Blank
Bloody
phones
hell.
her. Lots of references to speaking to him / knowing him. Moaning about him throughout the whole voicemail. Complains about the police. More insults to come my way. Talks graphically about her period.
Oh, stop it, Fiona.
More PDF file allegations against blank from the bar. Vagina references. More stalker references. Talks about her period here too. Mad ramblings. Speaks about Jimmy Ray in depth and how she used to hit his staff and forced her to have a miscarriage.
What in God's name is she saying? Quite upsetting, this bit, regardless of whether it's true or untrue. My
Quite upsetting,
God.
this bit, regardless of whether it's true / untrue. Oh my God. Threatens me, don't tell anyone about this. Claims to have drank 26 glasses of wine.
Oh my
Threatening,
God.
smash your balls in. Don't talk to me like that. References / complaints about the police here too. Blank references. References hating the French. Mad rambling. Claims she's going to have my old manager arrested. Somalian
Why is she doing this to the guy? Why to this level? Like, it's just harassing the geezer.
references. Mad ramblings. Aggressive towards the council. That's just voicemail 1.
My
Voicemail.
God, oh my God. Oh, that was the first voicemail. That's, oh my God, that's worrying.
Mail 2. Shouted your mouth off. Claims to have information on my family through the MSP Martha Glenn. So angry at you shouting your mouth off, then goes to tell me not to mouth off to the police. Goes on to then, she probably understands I'm paranoid right now. Claims to know the police who told her I mouthed off. Shut up and listen to me. Mad ramblings. Claims to sleep with blank. Lists off her sex life. Tries to pretend I am interested in her sex life. I said to get... I
said that to get you on your own.
said that... I said
So
that
let's
to
go.
get you on your own. Admits underhand tactics. Admits to coming to my shows, pretends that she didn't know I was going to be there. Calls my former colleague blank a wee whore. Claims to
Fucking hell. A wee whore.
have resorted to immigration law. Oh my God. I want...
And that she will be getting employed anywhere in this country, what? And that she won't, I'll stop her getting employed anywhere in the country.
Poorly shut down, and then goes on to say that she wants it shut down, has a bad influence on the whole city to close it down quick, smart, and that her stamp will be all over it. She says she will put
Yeah, she's got like a power thing. She's a nutter.
blank out of practice. Says she is not a stalker at this point too. Claims to know 100,000 lawyers.
This is how you know she's finished in her head. Her head is not correct.
Threatening part says to me, "You're not as bright as you think you are. I'm 25,000 steps ahead of you. You're in a position of no power in this town. Shut your effing face."
My
Says
God.
all foreigners should be shipped out of the town to Birmingham. I'm a racist.
My
Mad
God.
Ramblings says that the government are illegal psychotic drugs to criminal clients to pacify them. Threatens me with defamation. Claims to have the power to put people in jail. The English are effing bonkers. Mad Ramblings. I am sick of talking to myself. Everyone's a see you next Tuesday.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, yeah, look, I'm sick of talking to myself. She's nuts. She's nuts. She's just doing it on her own. He's not even responding. I don't know if he's responding, but I don't think so.
Claims I am unhireable, which is the result of claptrap. You don't want any wants to be spouting off again. Says she will create World War III over a sketch referencing my shows.
What?
Really racist bit wants to boot.
It seems like she's like really like bitter. And then him, oh, you could imagine a dagger to her heart when the success of Baby Reindeer.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm.
It would have destroyed her
This
inside.
is all in quote, by the way. Like, please bear that in mind. Wants to boot all Pakistanis out of the country. Goes on to say that Scotland doesn't know how bad it is having to mix with them. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's finished in her head. She's a nutter. And that's just voicemail too. Won't catch me giving a foreigner any time of the day or for anything. Brings the holy arms back in at the point that by saying that every person who goes there is a hooker.
Won't catch me giving a foreigner the time of day for anything. Brings the holy arms back into the point by saying every person who goes there is a hooker. Oh my god!
Yeah, she's nuts.
Voicemail 3.
And look, page 173. Exhibit 51.
Incredibly racist part for 2 minutes. I want these foreigners out.
Let me see if I can find Exhibit 51, Fiona Harvey. Let's just search. Oh God. Oh God, look. What, oh, this is the lawsuit. Last updated today. Oh God, this is the lawsuit. This is the lawsuit. Oh my God, look. Email letters. Oh my God. Wait. Okay, this is her putting it in. Next day. This is all big jargon over here. Let's see where we get that big drop here. What's this? By defendants. Netflix. Oh, this is Netflix dropping the shit. I don't know if you can redact a declaration of. I don't know if you could you read that though? Oh look. I, Richard Gadd, declares follows. I am a comedian, writer, actor. I created, wrote and starred in the series Netflix. Yep. I have personal knowledge of the facts set forth below and, if called as a witness, could and will testify completely thereunto. I submit this declaration. Okay. I've written and starred in several original theatres, so these, which all debuted in Edinburgh Fringe Festival. I went to be successful ones in London, so okay. This was one of the largest performing festivals in the world. It occurs annually. 2006, I wrote and starred in Monkey See, Monkey Do, which won Edinburgh Thingy. Cool. Monkey See, Monkey Do wanted to do several shows. Sweet. So he's just telling everything. I also wrote and starred in Baby Reindeer, 2019. Cool. Like the series and the show. Blah, blah, blah. I use real trauma as the basis of Monkey See, Monkey Do and Baby Reindeer while creating character scenes, dialogue, and dramatic devices to support the fictionalized story. In other words, although these stage productions are emotionally true and based on real events in my life, they dramatize people, places, things, and events to tell a story. Baby Reindeer series. The series, which was released on Netflix, is based on aspects of the stage production. Series reprises characters, scenes, dialogue from the theatre version of Baby Reindeer and is a continuation of my exploration of sexual abuse, manipulation, exploitation, obsession, sexual identity, bloody hell, self-loathing, self-destruction, and self-discovery. My personal struggles with my sexual identity and experiences with the sexual abuse, harassment, stalking inspired me to write and star in a theatre show. Okay, cool. The series is a dramatic work. It is not a documentary or an attempt at realism. While the series is based on my life and real-life events, and is at its core emotionally true, it is not a beat by beat recounting of the events and emotions I experienced as they transpired. It is fictionalized and is not intended to portray actual facts. While the series is my emotionally true story as I recall and recount, it is not intended to depict any real person. Instead, I created fictionalized characters including Martha and Donnie, which were foils to aid my exploration of my own experiences and trauma. I intentionally used characters that did not share the actual names of any persons of my life and wrote fictionalized dialogue and scenes. Each of the characters from the series had some imagined personality traits and events that I specifically selected to make them useful as dramatic devices. I used my experiences to craft Martha, okay, and Donnie. Okay, so he's just saying this. Real life experiences with Fiona Harvey. In 2014, I met Fiona Harvey at the pub where I worked at the time, the Holy Arms. I noticed that Harvey looked distressed and offered her a cup of tea. On noticing each other's accents, we engaged in what I took at the time to be friendly conversation and discussed our common Scottish heritage. Following that meeting, Harvey substantially stalked and harassed me throughout 2014 to 2017. It is Fiona Harvey. She subsequently appeared at the pub. It quickly became clear that she had memorized my shift pattern by hanging around the pub constantly. Oh my god, that's scary. She would then arrive just before my shift started on most days I was working and sit at the end of the bar. She would also call the pub constantly on days when I was not working to check if I was in. Oh my god, this went on for a very long period of time. Sometimes she would stay for my entire shift, other times she would stay a few hours. Sometimes she would just say something and abruptly leave. Okay, cool. Harvey's behaviour quickly grew concerning for me. What started out as someone sitting at the end of the bar and chatting most days turned into her directly impacting my ability to work, interjecting as I tried to serve tables and talking to most customers I served at the bar. She would often try to engage with me by repeatedly trying to make jokes or banter. She would tell customers of the pub that I was a comedian and sometimes adopt smutty innuendos to try and embarrass me in front of the staff. So it's all of them bits there is true. At first I engaged with Harvey and her jokes, viewing her as harmless, but it soon became exhausting, and I quickly grew frustrated at her continual and unrelenting presence in my work life. She just must have been overbearing, just there every single day, just there, constantly on him. When Harvey was around, I had my guard up. There was a particularly intense period of time when Harvey often attempted to touch me in inappropriate and sometimes sexual ways. Harvey pinched and touched various parts of my body, including my bum, and was generally very handsy towards me. The attention was unwelcome, and I found myself constantly trying to dodge Harvey's advances on unwanted physical contact while serving the tables. I did ask Harvey to leave me alone and to refrain from making advances towards me on several occasions, and I think of that scene when he's holding the plates. However, she ignored my requests, and as with her wider behaviour, she was persistent and relentless. Around 2015, in March, Harvey became increasingly hostile to me and others in the Holy Arms. Oh my god, this is now a year in. Matters escalated when I confronted Harvey in the pub for falsely telling one of the regulars that we had sex, which she took badly. Oh god, she's one of them. On one occasion, Harvey mentioned to the customers at the bar a bad review about me, which she had seen online. I retorted by referring to news coverage I had seen regarding Harvey's harassment of so he hit her with that. Jimmy Ray and his wife, Laura Ray. She briefly left the pub. When she re-entered, I was sitting on a wooden chair in the corner to the right of the room, crouched down by the condiments cupboard, marrying up the ketchups. Harvey came up behind the bar where I was standing and shoved me in the back of my neck. I turned to find her chastating me while pointing in my face. I remember that she referred to the comedian Frankie Boyle's mouth having got him into trouble. And she said that my mouth will get me into trouble too. She was furious, and I found her demeanor intimidating. I remember quickly apologizing out of fear she was going to hit me, as well as embarrassment at the fact a number of customers nearby were looking over. Oh, she subsequently stormed out of the pub and repeated that my mouth was going to get me into trouble as she left. The interaction was threatening, but I was also embarrassed and angry that she had affronted me in such a physical and public manner. It's crazy. 2015, what a madness must have been going on for poor old Richard over there in Camden. Bloody hell. As matters escalated, Harvey's visits to the pub became increasingly intense. At times I would hide in the basement or the balcony in hope that she would grow bored and leave the pub. I was scared of Harvey and what she might be capable of, particularly having seen the articles about her behaviour towards the Rays online. Oh my god, so that's true. A lot of staff were intimidated by her too and tried to adopt different measures to get her to leave me alone so as not to escalate things further. It seems like one of them. For example, staff would tell her that I was not working, so she would leave or pretend that I had left the Holy Arms. Nothing deterred her. And I remember long shifts where I would sit out on the balcony or in the basement for hours waiting for her to leave. Oh my god, imagine that. Why don't you just call the police? The pub should have just called the police. They should have just honestly called. Look, it goes on. Where are we? 7. Let me just have a look. Oh my god, it goes on. And he recounts it all. 5 emails regarding. Look, he's hitting it all. He's hitting it all. Other individuals. For example, in 2014, Harvey stated, I really wished my sister would drop dead. I'll have her. Well, I don't know. Oh my god. In addition, to the Rays, Harvey also made threatening and violent comments about a Conservative council member in her voicemails and emails claiming called her frequently and that he owed her money. What? Based on her voicemails and emails, I believe that she also stalked and harassed someone else. Throughout the process of writing Baby Reindeer play in the series, I intentionally did not refer to Harvey by name in any way. When viewers began speculating about the real-life inspiration of various characters, I urged them to stop. For example, cool is true and correct screenshot of my Instagram story. Oh yeah, so this is when he said stop speculating. So that's him, that's his thing. Mad. I declare under the penalty of perjury under the laws of the United States of America that the foregoing is true and correct. He stated it all out here. It's all here. Oh my god. It goes on 2016 to 2017. So it wasn't 10 years, but throughout my in-person interactions with Harvey, I asked her on a number of occasions to stop engaging in unwanted behaviour towards me. In particular, I asked Harvey to stop attending my gigs, to refrain me from making advances towards me, and to stop speaking to customers about me. But it was like trying to reason with someone who knew no bounds. I did not change my number because I strongly felt that it was up to her to stop calling, and that it was morally wrong of me to change my number based on someone harassing me. I felt it was up to her to adjust her behaviour around me as the instigator and aggressor in the situation. It's true. I did download software and apps which I thought should block calls from unknown numbers, but none of those worked. Overall, it was an incredibly stressful and worrying time, with a sustained period of relentless behaviour taking place over several years. It is impossible to be exhaustive in setting out all of Harvey's conduct, as there are so many instances of unwelcome personal interaction attempts to engage, as well as deeply troubling communication. However, the above provides a microcosm of the sheer scale of her targeted harassment towards me. Jesus Christ. Giza went through it with this woman. Left me another threatening, stating I cannot express how angry I am at the way you set me up. I know about your family. I know about you and your family. Stay in fucking Croatia. and that is really my final word. I bloody mean it this time. I think you've got psychotic problems, but I think it's made up and caused by drugs. Fuck off. Yeah, absolutely, fuck off. She also claims I have information you don't need to know. I know about you and your family. Oh, God. I emailed the police again with the list of most intense part of the voicemails. Jesus Christ. What a nightmare he must have went through, this fucking geezer. She obtained the telephone number. Oh man, that's interesting file there. Let's continue with this.
Out far too many foreigners coming in. If that sounds racist, too bad.
God.
Bemoans all of these mad Muslims. More racism, moans about Muslims clogging up our hospital wards. Claims the NHS are racist. Claims 5 million Muslims are in the waiting room last time she went. Claims she wasn't a racist until she saw what was happening. Goes on to say, who gives an F? I will kick the living daylights out of anyone who crosses me in this town. Oh.
This woman is aggressive and dangerous, this woman, young Fiona. Stop it, Fiona.
My God. This is horrific.
Yeah.
This is... Oh my... I've literally got chills reading this because of how disgusted I am in this. Talks about blank harassing tenants. Says blank owes her £10,000. References a stalker she has as if to sidestep her being one. Goes on to explain why she's calling me on no caller ID. Clearly revealing that she knows I have blocked her number but is still calling me in spite of this. More excuses over her no caller ID. Admits to sending me pants in the post to the venue I was performing it at in Edinburgh.
Admits to sending me pants in the post. Oh my God.
Claims everything that she does is with the best intentions. I'm as straight as a guy, she says.
What?
Talks more about her stalker, then calls me a right wee bastard.
A right wee bastard.
Admits she went through me like a ton of bricks and was unduly harsh in some of her voicemails. I know more than me regarding the police. Claims she was turning up to my shows to, quote, make friends. Not that I didn't want to sleep with you.
This is madness.
I have had mad stalkers too, surely admitting that she is stalking him. Goes on to list what she expects a man to do before sex.
Yeah, she's demented.
I've trusted you with personal information, threatens me not to discuss it. Don't argue with me about the law. I exaggerate when I'm under pressure and peed off. Lists traits of a stalker.
That must have been horrifying. That must have been horrifying. The lists traits of a stalker. We need to hear these. We need to hear them.
Claims that blank told her you've got great tits and turned up at the door to have an affair. Claims to know Gerald Butler.
Oh, bloody hell.
He's dodgy because he's English. Implies everyone in London has AIDS. Asks me to get checked for sexual disease. Talks in detail about her sexual experiences.
This is disgusting.
Talks in length about the sex she has had. Mad ramblings. Tries to tutor me on sex education. More sex talk. Refers to stalker boy again. Talks about her pubic hair. IMB all the time. Stalker boy. Jesus Christ.
Oh my
I can't believe
God.
this. This man endured this for hours and hours and
Oh
hours
my
a day.
God. Unbelievable. You just block, man.
I'm actually broken. I'm a broken, like,
voice
no wonder
smells.
Richard Gadd snapped. I'm not gonna lie. What do you guys think of the
Unbelievable.
voicemails there? Horrific stuff, right? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. While you're down there, be sure to jump.
That was terrible. Brilliant video though, but my God, the extent this woman went to. Oh, leave us be, Fiona. Good God, leave us be. It's terrifying. My God. I can't believe she's mad at Netflix. They did her a favour toning her down for the show. She was a lot worse in real life. I can imagine the verdict. Netflix did not defame you. You are, in fact, far, far worse than the character depicted on the screen. Mad. What if the judge just says, I don't believe Martha is you because it has been proven you are way worse than Martha. God did you a favour. Goodbye. Oh. 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 And then this is a whole thing here. It's got everything here. Whole body of the body. Look, and that's just that. That was just that. Exhibit 1. Oh, look, we've got emails. Oh, look, there's emails. Yummy mummy. I did not actually block your account because I don't know how to do that. I'm a little moron who sits at computers all day. I see your mum is on Twitter. I looked up yours to see what was going on in your head, and you retweeted her. She looks normal and happy in the seaside photo. Her hair is better blonde. She could get a toy boy. Now, this whole trimester is busy as hell, and I see you from Twitter account. You have shows. My book will be serialized. What? The aim in the game is to make as much cash as possible. I am still very angry and upset with you. You did not discuss this with me in that vile little pub. God, man. F. Oh, God, there's loads. And there's loads. There's loads. Proposed order. Good God. Letter. What's this? Who's this from now? Oh, this is from the ones that did stalk her. Oh, God. Oh, my God. There's a lot to go through there. I've got to do another one on that one, but look at all of this. Let's bookmark that and definitely check out into that court listener. My God, what an absolute madness that is.